Enough. Come in, brother. Come in. All right. Listen, these videos that I have for you guys, it's gonna be all about me and you just chopping it up, talking. I'm your coach, Coach Raf. I need to lock in and focus. Come in, call and play. So listen, brother. I like what you're doing, man. I understand you're trying to handle your emotions properly when it comes to a woman, right? I see you're trying to, to take care of yourself. I understand you're really doing your best out there, and I want to highlight what you're doing right, but also I want to highlight what you can improve on too as well. Because what you have to understand is that you want to get the results, right? We want to make you a star player, right? We want you to be excellent at whatever you're doing. So follow me right now. I'm gonna go through a couple of things that you should be improving on, and from there we'll tackle this together, improve the play, and from there succeed afterwards. All right. Number one, I need to understand this, brother. You have to understand the difference between reaction versus a response. All right. So what I'm finding right now that you're doing is that you're reacting too much. You're too reactive, right? When she says A, you say A right back. When she says B, you say B right back, right? Your response, your reaction time is too quick. All right. And what's happening is that you're almost playing into her game, into her field, right? Into her frame. I need you as a man to understand that your job as a man is to lead and guide her into your playing field, into your frame. So when you are reacting right away to her emotions, you're telling her that, hey, she can just do something emotional and you're going to automatically just react. So I need you to kind of dial back on that. Learn to respond. Respond with your emotions in check. Now, what does that mean? You as a man need to pause. All right. Pause before you respond back to her. Usually, that first initial reaction that you want to do is probably the wrong one. So, taking a pause for just about 3 to 5 seconds will always greatly help improve your response and give you a better reaction, right? So, take time to just pause every single time. I don't care if it's a happy comment, I don't care if it's a sad, whatever, Matt, pause. Take a pause before you respond, all right? This is how you handle your emotions when it comes to women. Number two, I need to understand being available versus being intelligent. All right. A lot of women always say, I want an emotionally available man, woman, right? And you go and you start dumping all of your emotions onto her, and then you're wondering, why isn't she receptive? Why isn't she respecting me? Right. And you as a man, I know you want respect. You're my star player, and I know you really want this, but you have to understand that if you're available and you're dumping everything onto her, you're almost making her like a therapist, right? And you want her to be your woman, not your therapist. So what that means is that you can't just dump every single thing onto her. Be intelligent, right? You still need to be vulnerable, right? With the right woman, but there's a way to go about that. All right. You got to be smart about this. Now, when you're talking to her, you have to come across to her as with a solution mindset, right? You want to give solutions when you're bringing up problems, because if you're just telling her your problems, you're making her a therapist. So find a way to have a solution first. Maybe don't even talk about it until you actually have something in your head about or a game plan of where you're trying to go, right? Always have a solution based mindset. Hey, today's a tough day. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to go for a drive and get myself calm down or get relaxed, right? So you're telling her what you're going to do. You're absolving her from trying to solve the problem for you. But at the same time, you're being vulnerable with her and letting her know that, hey, I had a rough day, right? Work was hard. This happened and it was rough. I'm going to do X, Y, Z, right? I'm going to do this. So you're still communicating with her, but not dumping all your problems on her. You're not whining. You're not complaining, right? As a man, that isn't your place to whine and complain with her. Do not do that, because if you do that, you're gonna lose her, and your emotions are gonna start to overpower her, and she's gonna start disrespecting you as a man. Okay. Number three is understanding the difference between quiet versus calm. Now, you may be a man who is very quiet, right? And you may have probably heard just stay quiet, happy wife, happy life. Whatever she says goes. Don't respond back. Don't even try to, argue back with her, right? Just be quiet. And whatever she says, it'll be peaceful for you, right? And you as a man are teaching her how to not respect you. You gotta whistle. Flag on the plate. Cut that one out off the bat. Being quiet is not the same as being calm. All right. I need you to understand this. Stop with the quietness. When you're quiet, you're teaching her how to treat you as a man. Now, when you're calm, it's that you have your emotions in check. So it doesn't mean you have to now be loud and yelling and excessive, but more be assertive in what you're trying to say. Be decisive in what you're trying to say. So when you're talking to her, right, you're saying, hey, I don't appreciate this, or hey, we're not going this way. And you can understand my voice is going to get a lot more slower paced, right? I'm going to have a lower pitch as well. So I'm going to be like, hey, we're not going this way, or I'm going to go for a walk and come back, or I don't agree with this, or I don't like this, right? Being quiet and being calm, two complete different things. When you're calm, you're in control of yourself and in control of your emotions. So you still want to convey what you're trying to convey to her, but you're saying it in a place where you're more in control of yourself, right? When you're yelling, it tends to mean that you as a man are out of control, and you're showing her that you're out of control, and then from there, you're teaching her that hey, she can control you with her emotions. But if you're calm and relaxed, even when her emotions are high, you're now teaching her to calm down and come back to your level. Understand, brother? All right, that's the play. Coach Ravis out. Go out there, run the play, come back and let me know how it was for you, all right?